What's up, everybody? It's your big home in the building, D Fresh, aka the Nicola Boss, aka Dan, aka Champ, aka King, aka whatever you guys want to call me. What's up? What's popping? And welcome back to the Day Show. We about to get it started. We gonna have some good old time. Hope you guys have been showing some love to the show. I really appreciate you for taking the time out of your business schedule to make sure to watch all the episodes. If you have been if you have been a great subscriber, a loyal subscriber, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for taking the time out of your business schedule to watch all the episodes. If you have not seen the episode, go ahead. Feel free, go on the channel. It's there. I will be creating a playlist all the meetings, as I said in my last episode. If you haven't checked out the last episode, watch it until the end of the video. You can see the last episode where I talk about all the list of meetings that I did for my business, my two businesses. I will be creating a playlist. As soon as I finish filming this episode, I'm going to be making sure I do it. I know I said it in that last episode, but this time I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do it because I'm make it as the to-do list, because that's very important that I create that that playlist for you guys, so you guys could go on the playlist, watch all the meetings and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna do that, so that'll be available. You could go on if you haven't seen it, you could go on the playlist section where you play all the things. What it's gonna be, I'm gonna be naming it meetings for the companies, for the two companies. So let me let you guys know that from now. So I just want you guys to get because my aim is to put out great content and to make sure to give you guys content to watch and enjoy and have a good time and learn as well, because I'm all about educating people as well and what I've known and the experience that I've been through. Because the purpose of this show, the Dan Show, I can name it the Dan Show. I know it's the Dan Show, but I could call it any type of show, the Naked Show, the Dan Show, the Champ Show, the King Show. So it's known as all of that, but it's incorporated in one. So I mean, so that's the reason why I named this channel that, because it's not limited to just the Dan Show. It could be the Champ Show, because that's why I put it on the banner. It could be the Champ Show. So if you hear me say welcome to the Champ Show, the King Show, the Dan Show, because sometimes I would change it up every now and then. So you know what I mean. But still, it's still the Dan Show. So because it's still me in general. So yeah, that's that. So anyway, y'all, so that's what. And also there's another thing I want to say, that the main purpose of this channel is to interact with my future wife, because my future wife, me talking to my future wife means the world to me, because I want to be able to talk to her and tell her how I feel, you know what I mean, tell her about my journey, all the things that I've been through. Because as I said it in my last episode, I've been through it all, and I'll be doing piece by piece, and however y'all want me to do it, because I want to make sure to let you guys get to know me, the journey I've been through, all the things I've been through. I'm gonna be going deep into that and give you a bit of my journey as well. So that's another thing. And also, as we're doing every episode, I will be talking to my future wife. So before I jump into that, I'm gonna continue what I'm about to say first, and I'm gonna jump into talking to my future wife. Then we're gonna do some announcements. Then we're gonna go into the topic. So what I was saying a while ago is that when it comes to me putting out these shows, is it makes me to just be myself, and this is my authentic self. This is the purpose of the Dan Show, the Champ Show, is to for me to be my authentic self, because that's who I am. Because the purpose of this show is to be my authentic self and to give people, educate people, teach people, and all that kind of stuff. Because that's why I decided to this show was, as I said, this show is inspired by my future wife, because my future wife is the reason why I start this show, because she's the reason why but I'm able to start the show because it's a great experience to be able to start a show based on my future wife. Because me, I like to educate people in different areas and talk to people, give them I'm sure my story, and the part for season one is going to be all about getting to know me and introduce myself and talk about my story and where I've been through and things that I've learned throughout my life. And I did that's the purpose of season one, so I could be you guys to get to know me. And once you get to know me, you guys will be excited to know that you guys know more about me. So that's the aim. So I just want to say this real quick is that I just want to do before I go any further, I just want to do a shout out to my friend. Shout out to my friend Celeste. She's amazing. She's amazing. Shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you if you're watching this. Hey, hey. She was the one that, oh my God, it's a blessing because she look at what she gave me. And because I have an other bag that I have with a butterfly thing. That one was if you see in the frame in the previous videos, in the previous episodes, and it's in the frame where you see me have a butterfly bag. And yeah, so I had a butterfly bag, but it was starting to tear down. So I'm gonna be showing you what she gave me, and I am thankful to God for her. She's such a sweetheart. She didn't have to do that, but it's a sweetheart. This is bag that she gave me, which is nice. I love it. It's amazing. I love it. I really love it. So shout out to my girl Celeste. She's cool. She's great people. I known her for a long time, and she's a great bestie. She's a great bestie. She's amazing. So yeah. So shout out to you, girl Celeste. Shout out to you. You're amazing thing. I thank God for all my people, because guys, to be honest with you, my circle is smaller because I'm not trying to let anybody. I'm not trying to let anybody in my circle. I'm careful on who I choose in my circle. Well, that's another thing. But I just want to do a shout out to her. So let's go back into what I'm about to say. Then I'm gonna talk to my future wife. So when it comes to me getting to know me, because I said before that season one is all about getting to know the real me, the authentic me, because me, I'm a very honest person. I will not lie on you. I will not. That's one thing of me. I'm the one of the honest person. You can be. I'm sweet. I'm kind. I'm loving. But if you take me for granted, I will be honest with you. I will say some words that you know what I mean. But the thing is that because the reason I'm saying this is that I'm not saying this to scare anybody. I'm just saying that when it comes to disrespect, I don't tolerate that. I don't tolerate disrespect, because if you're gonna disrespect me, you're disrespecting the Holy Spirit. You're disrespecting God Himself, because it's like because to be honest with you, I'm God's chosen one. My name means I'm chosen by God. I am a chosen one, and so does my future wife too. If you say anything bad about me, you are criticizing God Himself. You're criticizing God, and the reason why you're criticizing God, because I hold the power. Scorpios hold the power. If you are a Scorpio, you have the power and the authority. But I have the power. Yes, I have the ultimate power. When with my future wife and I, we both have the ultimate power, because we are the access point. We are the GPS. That's you know what GPS stands for? God placement. God placement standards. God placement son, or God placement whatever. I know God. So that's what GPS stands for. It deals with God. So we are the access point. My future wife and I are the access point. And that's what I want to say. And not just only that, I'm hearing one person saying that I am married to my future wife. My mom keeps saying this, that to be honest with you, It was my mom keeps saying that I'm married to my future wife. Not yet. Everybody keeps because she keeps telling me that, oh, she heard somebody said I'm married to my future wife. I'm like, not yet, not yet. I said future wife, future wife. Yes, I know she is my wife. I know that because I know because God showed me that she's my wife. I'm not married to her yet because yes, God revealed this to me that my girlfriend is my future wife. So I don't know why my mom keeps saying that she heard from people. So make sure come to me first, guys. Don't go to anybody else. So if you have my number, if you have my number, call me, or if you want to message me. If you don't have my number, still message me on Facebook, any Instagram, wherever. Message me and I will give you the answer. Don't listen to anybody else, but they're going to give you a different story. So just want to say, come to the source. If you want to know the honest truth, come to me. I am the source. I am the one that know all the information. So yeah. Anyway, so let's go in. So I'm gonna talk to my future wife because I know my future wife want me to talk to her. So I just want to say this. Yeah, future wife. What's up? You probably watching this episode right now. I just want to say thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for being a person who you are, who you have destined to be. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for put me in check because I need to be put in check most of the times because you know what I mean. You're the one that can put me in check because you are my future wife. So you know what I mean. So you can do that because that's because we're both destined for each other. We're both destined for each other. So that's the thing. We are both destined for each other. So that's why you are the only one that can put me in check because that's who you're destined to do, is to put me in check and put me in line. So you know what I mean. So that's the reason why you are the one that put me in check for a reason. And future wife, I thank God for you each and every day. I thank God for you because you're the one that treat me right. You're the one that man, you're everything that I want in a woman. You're the one that you are the actual first lady. You are the queen. You got that title. You got that title because you were made to be a queen. You were created to be a queen. You have been a queen since you were born. Since you were in your mother's womb, you are already queen. Since even before the world began, you are already queen. Because our souls travel through lifetimes to find each other, and I'm glad I get to find you in this lifetime, and to be able to for you to find me. And you know what I mean, I'm so glad that we get to be able to find each other and I'm grateful to have you as my future wife because God revealed it to me that you are my future wife. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful to God that you are a part of my life. You're the one that keep me together. You're the one that knows me more than anybody else in this world. You're the one that know me more than anybody, to be honest with you. That's why God know my future wife knows a lot about me because God knows me more than anybody else. So God knows that you know a lot about me, and I you know what I mean. You know. So that's the beauty of it, because that's the beauty of how God do it, because God put together you for a reason. You came from me because you recognize my masculine energy, because there's one thing that you are attracted to, which is a masculine energy, and you recognize me because you're the one that came from me. Because remember, a man was first and then a woman comes second, because that's why God put Adam to sleep. God put Adam to sleep for a reason. So, because Adam was pregnant with a woman in reverse, not the type of pregnancy we're talking about that's going on. Adam was pregnant with Eve in reverse, if you know what I mean by that. And that's why God had to put Adam into a deep so he could take out the woman out of Adam's rib. And that's when Adam woke up, he recognized the lady. So he says, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman. It was Adam that says it. It was Adam that says out of his mouth that because he recognized Eve. So he before her name was even called Eve, he said, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman. So that's exactly what Adam did said out of his mouth. That's how a woman was created. That's how because he spoke it into existence, and not only just that, it was God that take the woman out of his rib, take the woman out of his rib. So that's why Adam was the one that did that, and that's why when both of us, that's why you came from me. That's why you came from me in future, right? Because that's how you were created, is through me, through a masculine, through a man. You were created from my bone for a reason. You were created out of my rib. So that's why that's we're destined to be each other, because God knows that that you came from me, and my name is a clue to your name. So that's all. I'm not going to reveal any more details. I'm just going to say that your name is in my name for a reason, because I am the blueprint. I'm the blueprint to you. To you. I'm a blueprint to who my future wife is. So I'm the blueprint to you, and you're the blueprint to me, because we're each other's clues in our names. And my name is your name, and your name is my name. So that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of that's why we are the blueprint. That's why God did that, because I am the blueprint to you, and you're the blueprint to me for a reason. So, and I'm grateful to God that God did that, because God did that for a reason. That's why we are the mark. We are the chosen one. We are the we are the original leaders. We are the real leaders. We are the original real leaders. And that's the beauty of it, that we're the original real leaders. So I'm really thankful to you, my future wife. I love you. You're sweet. You're a great person. I love you with all my heart. You are my heart, and I love you, and you mean the world to me. You're the one that make me whole. You're the one that makes me whole. That's why the Bible says, two shall become one. You leave your mother, your father, but you become one with that person. You become one with the right one. And that's the beauty of it. We are one. Although we're two persons, but we are one. And that means when I say, I know we're two persons, we're one, meaning we're one with God. Because God is in the relationship too. God and us are one. We're all one in each other. Although we are, you know what I mean? So that's what it means. So I love you. I love you with all my heart. You are the one that keep me in check, and I love you for keeping me in check and being a part of my life. And I'm just thankful that you are the one that activated the gifts inside me. You're the one that did it. Because when we first met, the gift started to. Yes, I had the gift before we met, but you're the one. It takes the right person to let it out. It takes the right person to let it out, and you did. When we met, you you let out all everything. You activate the gift out of me. You activate me creating a business, create two businesses. You activate those gifts. You activated it. You bring it out of me. You bring the full creative side out of me. You just activate everything. Because to be honest with you, I've always been wanting to be a TV host. I mean, not a TV host. Yeah, TV host, yeah, yes. But I've always wanted to be a talk show host. But you know what I mean. But I keep saying, I said one day I'm gonna be a talk show host. But that's why it takes the right person to let it come out, and you did, future wife. You did. The gift that was inside me is now released into the atmosphere. It's released, and now that's why the show was created. I end up having two businesses. About to I do have an EIN for one of the companies, which is D Fish Entertainment. The other one doesn't have an EIN, so I have to get an EIN for that. And man, you did that, so I thank you. I appreciate you, and I love you with all my heart. And I thank you for being a part of my life. I thank God for allowing us to meet at the right place and at the right time. I love you with all my heart. I can't wait to spend adventures, future, first times, everything. I can't wait to have our first kiss, first love, first making love, first whatever. All I would like to spend all the first with you. I can't wait. So we do that. So I love you. Thank you. Your future lover and king. D. Yeah. Yes, guys. I had to talk directly to my future wife, because she mean the world to me. She's the reason why I started this. So I want to get that out my chest, you know what I mean? So we're going to go to a few announcements, and we're going to talk about a topic, because as I said, my videos are one take. It's one take. So that's the beauty of me putting together the show, because it is one take. Everything I said is one take. So, you know what I mean? Everything is just one take. And so everything that comes out of my mouth is one take. So, we're going to go into a few announcements, as I said, and then we can jump into that. So, the first announcement, the shirt, the merch is right up on there. If you haven't seen it, go ahead. It's on the community tab, and it's on the blog. It's on the blog spot. There's a link where you go directly to it. Go down there, and also I just want to let you guys know, on the previous episode, under the description, the website that I put, www.danikalifestyle.com, is under construction. The Nika Lifestyle, that is on the construction. So make sure I will let you guys know when you guys can check it out. So make sure to follow my social media. I will let you guys know when it's going to be posted on there. I want to let you guys know. And also the second website, which is llappsinc.weebly.com, that those two are under construction, but in the meantime I'm going to post that there. But I'm still going to put the blog spot, so you guys should go straight to thing, because I have all the stuff going there. So that's that. So that's the first announcement. Second announcement, May 8th, not long. It might be pushed back to Tuesday or Wednesday. It might be pushed back to Tuesday or Wednesday. You will never know. So make sure to keep that date, May 8th. And so I will just follow my social media, follow my Instagram, follow my Facebook. I will keep you guys updated with what's going on. So make sure to follow me on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, the blog, all that. And by the end of this week, that website that I gave you a while ago, that's on the construction, you can find me on there. That's that. The third announcement I want to make is that there's a project that I'm working on, And this project, I can't say too much on it. I can't say too much on it. So make sure I will give you a hint. It remember I told you guys on season 2 there's going to be special guests on the show. Yes, there's going to be special guests on the show. It might be somebody who y'all know. You never know. So make sure to keep it locked on the channel, on the show. Keep it locked. Make sure to subscribe, and make sure I will let you guys know. I will give you a hint on who is going to be the special guest on season 2. So make sure follow all social media. I will keep you guys updated so you guys can know who's going to be on it. As I said, it might be somebody who you know, somebody who you might not know, because the goal is to get interview people and all that kind of stuff. So I will be interviewing people and let you guys know their story, because I want you guys to hear people's story, not just only my story. That's why in season 1 you're going to hear my story, and in season 2 you're going to hear I'll be interviewing different people. You're going to hear their story, where they've been from, where they came from. That's the point. So that's how I'm working on a project. So that's the third one. That's all the announcements and all that stuff. Hope you guys enjoy the announcements, and there will be more announcements to come in the future. I will be doing an episode dedicated. There's going to be an update. So I'm not going to do it as an episode. I'm going to be doing as an update. So there will be no season 1 episode, whatever. It's going to be it's going to be the Dan Show updates. So I'm not going to put that. So I'm going to be doing some updates and giving you updates on what's going to be happening for the future of the show. I will be going to detail about the future of the show. So make sure to follow social media. I will let you guys know. Follow me on my personal Instagram. Follow me on my on the company's Instagram. Follow me on everything. So that's that. So we're gonna go into the topic, the topic for today. Now, I want you guys to know this about me. Like for me, what I've learned throughout life and in general is that when it comes to life, life is hard. Sometimes life is easy, sometimes life is hard for some people, because some people it's easy, it's hard. But we are here for a purpose. We are here on this earth for a purpose, and that is to fulfill that destiny. That is to fulfill our mission. Whatever God shows us what we need to do, we're here for that. And that's what we're here for. We're not here for show. We're not here to do craziness and all that kind of stuff. We're here there's a purpose that is destined for our lives, because God has, and I remember I said this in a previous episode, but there's a thing called Book of Life. In the Book of Life, they have different names, and what our mission, what our purpose, what our destinies are, all that stuff. It's gonna in that Book of Life. Because God has a big old book. Yeah, God has a big old book. When I mean God has a big old book, God has a big old book. They have all our names in it. It is one big book, because there's a lot of people on this earth. There's about 8 billion. There's 8 billion people on this earth right now. Yes, guys, there is 8 billion people. When I mean 8, so by 2024, by 2025, it's gonna go 10 times. There's gonna be 10 billion people in the world. It is gonna be a big capacity. So it's gonna be overpopulated with a lot of people. So I know that for sure. So it's going to be multiplied. It's going to be multiplied, because that's why what people are doing is be fruitful and multiply. That's what people are doing, are multiplying, or they're putting together. That's why kids are being born. You know what I mean? So that's what people are doing, is multiplying. So that's what the purpose is. That's one of the purpose, is to be fruitful and multiply. Multiply doesn't just mean only having kids. Multiply, meaning multiply, creativity, creative things. That's what it means by multiply. So it don't just only mean to to do that, to do that. So that's what it means. Now, when it comes to relationships, we need to be solid, because God is we're married to God first. We're married to God. We have to remember that we're married to God first. God is who we're married to, and God is our matchmaker. God is going to show us who we're supposed to be with, who we're destined to be with. God will show all of that, because that's how God does. God knows who we're going to be with. God knows who we're going to be with in the future. So to make sure to put God first in all you do, because when it comes to God, God wants you to know that He is there. And I know I said this in the other episode, but God, if you hear me repeating, that is God. That is what God wants you to pay attention to. So when it comes to relationship, now as a head senior pastor of the Powerhouse Ministries, I am blessed to say that when it comes to having a ministry, because God wants us to be if you're lead to do pastor work, if you're God has put you into ministry, you have to start that. You have to start that ministry. You have to start it, because if God is leading you into ministry, you have to follow it. If God is leading into that, if let God will show you signs that you are meant to be in that field. That's what. So make sure to follow. Make sure to watch for signs, because God is going to show you where you're supposed to be, where you need to be. Because that's the beauty of God. God wants to show you where your path is. God is going to show you where you need to be. God is going to show you it. So that's the beauty of God. God is going to show you where you're supposed to be. Yes, we're called. We got to remember this. Many are called and few are chosen. The chosen ones know what is going on in this earth. The chosen ones know what is about the whole, how this world began, how all that stuff. The chosen ones know this. Only people are chosen. If you're this, that's why there's a difference between being called and there's a difference on being chosen. So when it comes to that, that's the difference between called and chosen. Now when it comes, I'm going to apply this to my life, and I'm going to say this. God, before even the world began, God already know my story. God knows what I'm going to do. God knows what I'm going to be doing. God knows everything. God knows, because God already planned it out. He strategized it. He said, oh, Danika's going to do this. Danika's going to do that. Danika's going to do this, or whatever. Danika's going to go through pain with her family. Danika's going to go through blah, blah, blah. Danika's going to be struggling. Danika's going to be, her parents is going to treat her bad. Her parents is going to be whatever. God wrote this down before we come into this world. That's what God did. So with me, God did that. God knows what I'm going to be, because God knows God is the only person that knows my story. He knows how it's going to begin and how it's going to end. So that's why God did that. God put me on this earth so I could be able to fill that mission that was written in the book of life. Because as I said, before the world began, He wrote down, He strategized, and He did that because to be honest with you, I don't even know what is written in that book of life, but I have pretty much an idea on what's in that book of life. Because in the book of life, I know that I'm going to be a singer, dancer, because I didn't know that. To be honest with you, I was a dancer when I was young. I was dancing first before I started singing. To be honest, because I did dance before I started singing, because I did not know that I could sing, and then did not know I could rap. Because in high school, I did not know I could rap. I was singing and then I rap. And then in high school in Jamaica, I started drumming. So I started drumming at a really young age. I started drumming at a really young age, which is beauty of it because I forgot what high school it was. I remember one of them, it was Holy Child Junior High. That's when I started drumming. Was when I was at Holy Child Junior High, and I was at a there was a stage. There was a stage in front of. There was a stage, a big stage, and then the drum set is like this side, and I was like the drums is right next to the stage. So that's when I started drumming and all that kind of stuff. So I remember that because I've been drumming for over 10 years. Over, I'm gonna say this, over a decade. Yeah, I'm gonna put it that way. Over a decade that I've been drumming. So God knows that all these things. So I have an idea on what's in the book of life because I know drumming is one of them. I know singing is one of them. I know dancing is another, and all that kind of stuff. And as I grow older, I discover more what was in that book of life about me because I can't speak for anybody else. I have to speak for me, so I know what I'm going. So in that book of life, God know I'm going to be a podcaster. God know that I'm going to be a talk show host. God know all these things about me. I know, because as I said, as I get older, I know what was in that book of life. Because in the book of life, it has all these things. God know I'm going to go on YouTube and use this as a platform to spread my love, teaching, creativity, and all that stuff. That's what God knows. This God know what year I'm going to start YouTube. God knows. In 2009, I started YouTube when I was in 2009. At that time, I was living closer in Miami. I was living in Miami when I was living in like Miramar, like not Miami, in the intersection of Miami and Miramar. I used to live down there, and that's when, you know what I mean. So that's the beauty of it. So God knows all these things. God knows every place that you're going to been to. And the thing is, that remember, I was born in Jamaica. So if God removed you from that place, there's a reason why God had to do that. There's a reason why I was moved from Jamaica to come into the United States. Because if God removed you from a place, He's avoiding you from something. So if God tell you to move from point A to point B, that's God is trying to avoid you from something because there's something He sees that is going to happen. That's why He moved you. So if you move from one place to the other, God is removing you from the place to put you point B for a reason. So that's what He did with me. That's why, you know how many places I moved to. I used to live in Jamaica. My dad was living up in New Jersey. I did not know that my dad was living in New Jersey, and then that's when my dad put me, my sister, my mom put me up from Jamaica to live in the United States in New Jersey. That was the second place I was. So that was the second place. So from Jamaica to New Jersey, and from New Jersey to Georgia. But before I was in Georgia, I did not live in New York City, but I have family in New York City, so I stayed there for a couple of days or something, weeks or whatever. So I was in New York, so I'm not like, you know, because I used to live in Long Island. I used to not really live in Long Island because I have an aunt, but she's not really my aunt, but we call her aunt. She's a family friend. So I used to live in I used to stay with her in Long Island. I used to live in like Brooklyn. I used to stay because I have family in Brooklyn and all that stuff. So I've been there. So and I just only that and then from there I moved to Georgia in 2008. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that year in 2008 I moved to Georgia from New Jersey all the way go down to Georgia. So you know how many places I keep moving from that way to Georgia, and from Georgia, when I was in Georgia, I was living in Lithonia, Georgia. When I was living in Lithonia, what? So I was living in Georgia. Sorry about that. That was my friend talking. So I was living in Georgia. From there, I lived there for a few months. Me and my sister, my mom lived there for a few months because we moved to a house down in Georgia, but we was living I can't give the location. Sorry about that, but I used to, because I don't know who might be living there, so I can't say the address on here, so I don't know who might be living in that place where I used to live. So due to privacy, I will not say and all I know, I used to live in Lithonia, Georgia. I know not the heart of Georgia, which is Atlanta. This here. So from there, I moved for Lithonia, Georgia. I did not know that I have an aunt in Florida. That's how Miramar, what I said before, come into place, because I did not know I have an aunt in Florida. That's when my aunt pulled me, my sister, my mom, and pulled us up to live in Florida, which is in Miramar, intersection of Miami, and that's when there from then. So I've been moving I've been moving around every day. Same thing when I was in Jamaica, because to be honest with you, I've been in all over. I've been moved from high school to high school to high school, and I did not graduate high school in Jamaica. I graduated high school in America. I graduated high school when I graduated high school in New Jersey. I went to East Orange Campus High School because I used to live in East Orange. So I graduated there. Make a long story short, it was a great experience. I put myself in different activities, and I got honors, and that's another story. I think I talk about what happened. That was not the first school what I'm supposed to go to. The first school I was supposed to go to is a different school, but I don't remember the name. They didn't tell me the name of the school, and that's when I told you about in one of the episodes where I did say that this girl just had me a cigarette, and I did not know that was a cigarette, and I got caught. The principal called me. I think I was the one that's smoking. So that's that. So yeah. So I've been moving around even because but at least in high school I did actually got my high school diploma. Finally, so God knows my story. So God knows how everything is going to play out. God knows that because God knows that I'm supposed to be in the first school. God knows that I'm always supposed to be in the first school and not the second school. But it is what it is. But God said, because it is what it is. Although God did not intend for me to go there, but still, I still got honors in East Orange campus. I still graduated high departmental honors. I was on the honors thing there, and I was on the honors, which is a great experience to be on the honor roll. So I'm considered I'm high. That's it comes to show you that I'm highly intelligent. That's what it sounds like. And also, I did not know that I have an IQ that is high. My IQ, come to find out, my IQ is 140. That's the highest that's the highest IQ. That's the highest I got. That's the highest. That's over the My IQ is actually 140, and that's the highest. That means I am very intelligent. So I am really big. I have intelligence, and that's why for me, I'm a Scorpio. Just because I'm Scorpio and I'm smart, it's like I know that it's like because I'm a Scorpio, Scorpio and intelligence go together. So especially when I'm a Scorpio, I did not know, and then another thing after that, make a long story short, as I said, I go to the in high school to get for myself and stuff. I was in karaoke and all that kind of stuff, yada yada. I got good grades, I got honors, but certain classes I got C's and D's. I remember that because I was not supposed to go to that school, but it is what it is, because at least remember the reason why I'm telling you this is God knows my story, how it's going to play out. God knows, because and also there was a university that I got accepted into. There's a university I got accepted, and that's St. John's University. I was accepted into St. John's University, the one that Reverend One was rapping about. For those of you who don't know which song I'm talking about, where Reverend One was rapping about, I was supposed to go. I got accepted into St. John's University. I got my admission. I did not get it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you this. I did not get the admission letter. I did not get my admission letter because it was hidden from me and I did not know this. And even the school thought they sent it to me, but I didn't get it. It went to my mom. It went to my mom, and it went to the address that I was living in, East Orange. Went there, and I didn't get that. I didn't get the admission letter because my mom didn't tell me about that. How I find out I was supposed to go to St. John's University, it was the Holy Spirit that led me to go into my mom's room last year, and the Holy Spirit said there's something that I need to see, and then that's when God told me, and I said this in my previous episode, that's when the Holy Spirit told me that you need to go in the first drawer, and I opened the drawer and I saw a letter that says St. John, it says something university. I did not know the name of the university because just looked at it, then I just read, and I was like, I was so shocked, to be honest with you. I was so shocked. When I mean I was so shocked, I was so shocked. I did not know I was supposed to go to St. John, because I see, I got an acceptance letter, and it's supposed to send package to that house. They sent package, and I did not get it, and then yeah. So I was supposed to go to university because my high school is the one that sent me to the university, and then my mom probably said going to county school, want me to go to county school, and yada yada. But make a long story short, that's what happened. And so the reason why I'm saying these things is because God knows all the things that's going on. Yes, God knows. God is not happy what is going on because God knows I'm supposed to go to St. John University and I'll go a different way. You know what I mean? So the reason why I'm telling you all of this is to tell you that if God says if He's leading you to one way, go to that one way. Do not go through another way. If God did not tell you to go the other way, why are you going the other way? If God wants you to send your kid in that school, let them go to that school. Don't get them to a different school. And so that's what I'm trying to say is that that's what I want to leave you with is if God tell you to go that straight way, don't go the other direction because God don't want you to go the other direction. God wants you to go in that direction. So if God is leading you to that school, that's where you need to go. You cannot defy God because remember, actions have consequences. We got to remember that actions have consequences. It does have consequences. So that's why the reason I'm trying to say this is that this is a learning lesson. This is a learning lesson that because to be honest with you, and I'm gonna tell you this, there's one more thing I gotta say, and I'm gonna end this episode, and that is some years ago. I know I started YouTube 2009. Yeah, I told you that. I don't know what year it was, but because I used to work at Walmart. For those of you who don't know, I used to work at Walmart, and I was told that I make more money than my mother. To be honest with you, I did not say nothing. You know what I mean? I did not say nothing. I just do what I need because I just work. You know what I mean? Because at Walmart, I worked there for 4 years. 4 years I worked at Walmart. 4 years. But me, I don't care if I make more money than my mom. I'm not focusing on that. Because I'm not focusing on that. I'm not thinking about that. I'm just there to do my job. That's what I was there to. That's what I was hired for. Is to do my job. I don't care if I don't care if I make more money than my mom. I don't care. I don't let that get to me. Even if, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if, you know what I mean? I don't let that get to me. So what? But I don't make it as a problem because I just do what I need to do because I'm there to do a job. I'm there to do what I need to do so I can, so that's why I'm there. So to make a long story short, what I'm trying to say is this, guys. What I'm trying to say is that I had an account some years ago, right? Make a long story short, I was supposed to, because I was saving, because to be honest with you, I did go on Amazon, I did buy stuff, that was but I stopped going to Amazon, but I try to buy things that I'm actually need and not want, So there's a difference. If you need it, you buy it. If you don't want it, don't buy it. So that's what I do. So I tell myself I buy things that I actually need and not want, because that's why I made sure to buy things that I need for myself. So I bought books from Amazon because if you, that's what I did on Amazon because I need the books. That's why I bought books, because me, I'm an average reader. When I was young, when I was a little kid, I was an average reader. I read books like there's no tomorrow, but I stopped. And then when I got older, I told myself I'm going to treat myself and buying books so I could, because I'm all about reading. I like to read. I enjoy reading. I enjoy reading, listening to music, but I enjoy reading. That's why I want to be. That's why I bought books, because I buy things that I actually need. I don't buy things that I actually want. You see what I mean? So that's the difference. I said, oh, I want this, but no, I buy it. If I need it, I'm gonna buy it. So because I always wanted to have a bookshelf with all the books that I want to read. I just, that was one of my dreams to do that, and I did have, yeah. So that's what I want. So I did. To make a long story short, did that, did that. What wanted to, that's what I did. I buy what I need. I don't buy that I don't. You know what I mean? I don't buy that you know what I mean? But that's what I did. Cause you gotta treat yourself sometime. You know what I mean? You got to treat yourself sometime. And then there was a point, and then my mom was upset with me that I buy stuff. I buy things because when I was working at Walmart, I did treat myself, and I got to treat myself. I mean, I have to treat myself because I wanna treat myself. You know what I mean? Yes, because I work hard. So I work hard because I said, let me treat myself. So I did. I'd be able to treat myself. So nothing is wrong with treating yourself, and my mom gets mad about that. Because I'm buying all these things. It's not a bad thing, because if you want to treat yourself, you can treat yourself. Nothing is wrong with treating yourself. Come on, you know what I mean? Because that was why my mom keeps saying, oh, Amazon keep coming out the door. Amazon keep coming out the door. What is it her problem? Why is it her problem? It's not her money buying it. It's my money buying it, because I was the one that needed it. You know what I mean? So I don't know why it's my mom's problem. So I don't understand it. I want to treat myself. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Because that's me. I buy things that I actually need. If I want this, if I need it, I'm gonna read it. That's all I want to buy. I bought Barack Obama book. I bought Tyler Oakley book. I buy all types of books that I want to read, because I buy things that I want to read. That's me. I buy things that I actually want to read. I don't just buy things for the sake of buying it and go, So hold on, I'm coming. Hold on. Watch this and listen. So as I was saying, you know what I mean? So anyway, I love you guys. That's what I want to talk about. So, you know what I mean? I just want you guys to know that. So I just want you guys to know that. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, I want to make sure give you the right information. So I want you to know that. You know what I mean? I want you to know that. So that's why I talk about that. So anywho, guys, that's all I want to say. That's the reason why I put together this show, so I could be able to talk about all this, because I want you to know all this information about, because, and last thing before I close this episode, which is I did have some money saved up, right? I had money, right? So I said, you know what, I'm gonna save, at least keep some money so I could be able to get my license, because I got my permit, because I took the permit test and I passed it one time, which is crazy. I take it, guys. To be honest with you, I take the permit test and I passed it one time, and I got my permit. That's crazy. That was in 2009, and there was a point. I didn't have enough money so I could be able to do that. So I had a bank account which is Wells Fargo. So to make a long story short about that, um, I was literally making plans with the because I was making plans with the because I found a place where I could the things I have. So I was like literally planning to start doing my driving, practice driving, and do get all that stuff and get my driver's license. And that comes to show you I've been having my permit for what, over 10 years. This is 2009, and you know what I mean. So that means I was trying to do that. I was trying, because to be honest with you, I didn't have enough money. And then come to find out, when I was literally, I was planning to do that, and I was like on the barge about to go talk to the guy and say, because I was talking to the guy and said, sir, I will, I was arranging it with a guy. I said, I'm gonna, like tomorrow morning, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give you the money. And as the morning come, I was about to go over there. Something tell me to check the account, guys. What? To be honest with you, guys, it's like the Holy Spirit want me to check that account for a reason. And but the things that, as soon as I said that, the phone rang. Yeah, the phone rang, and it was from my bank. And I'm like, why's the bank calling me? And then I said hello, and then make a long story short, the lady said, hi, are you Danica? And I said, Danica, and I said, yeah. I said, are you, did you take out 5,000? I'm like, wait. I'm like, hold up. I was like, what? I was like, what? What do you mean? $5,000. I would never take out $5,000 off my account. That's a big ass money right there. Why would I take out $5,000 and do what? I'm not gonna walk around with $5,000 in my back pocket. That's a sign of me. Anybody can grab and just take my money. So why would I do that? So to make a long story short, guess what happened? The lady asked me, do you have an additional person on your account? And I said yes. And I said, it's my mother. And that's when the lady said, okay. But she asked me a main question. Did she come to you? Did she say she's going to take out money? I said no, because I wasn't aware. Because she asked me if I'm at the bank. And because that was the first thing she said before she said anything else. She said, are you at the bank? And I said, no, I'm not at the bank, ma'am. I'm at home. There's no way for me to leave and go to the bank. I was at home that time. So she said somebody withdraw $5,000. I'm like, that's when I'm like, no, I did not. And that's when and that make a long story short, guys, when I mean I was literally about to get my driving, a practice driving. Because of that, everything had to put on hold. I had to tell the guy that I'm so sorry, but somebody took money out of my account. I had to apologize to the guy and told him I had to apologize. I had to apologize. When I mean I had to apologize because I did not know that was going on, because I was literally about to give that guy the money to do my practice driving so I could get my driving license, so I could do the test. And no, all of that was stopped all because my mom took out that money. So if I had that money back then, if I had all that money back then, today right now, I will be driving right now. Because I had enough to do that and buy my first car. Yep, I had enough where I could buy my first car. But do I have my first car right now? No. All thanks to my mom took my money out the account. But anyway, that account is closed. I'm putting a different account, and somebody's helping me control the money. Somebody's helping me control the money, which is cool. That's that. Alright, y'all. I love you guys. Stay safe, guys. I gotta stop here because I gotta. Yeah. I love you guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch this episode. I really appreciate you. Thank you for taking time out. You have been amazing. If you have watched through all of this, you've been amazing. You've been a true supporter. If you made it at the end of this episode, I appreciate y'all for watching through the whole episode. I love you guys. Stay safe. Make sure to check me out on social media. I will be giving you all the information. I will be reaching out. I will be interacting with you guys. Follow me on my company's Instagram. Come follow me on my personal Instagram. Follow me on all that type of Instagram. I will so you guys could get to know me more. I will be posting pictures and all that kind of stuff and yada yada. So if you have any questions, comments, or anything, feel free to leave them down in the Discord. I do have a Discord. So guys, you go on the Discord and leave your topics if you want your topics to be heard and talked about. If you have to, make sure to go on there and post it. And just before I go, I just want to say this, that I just heard what happened. I just heard what happened at Walmart. I will give you in tomorrow's episode. I will let you guys know what happened at Walmart. I will let you know what happened at Walmart. So I will let you guys know. So if you want to know, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to the show, and I will. So if you and make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, so I can tell you guys tomorrow. Peace out, love you guys. Make sure to check out my last episode. My last episode is somewhere in the video, and the subscribe button is there. Everything is all there on the website. It's on top of my banner. We go on, and I love you guys, and that is on the construction. www.benikalifestyle.com is on the subscription, and the other website on the subscription. I will let you guys know by Saturday everything. Alright, y'all, love you guys, stay safe and be blessed.